to my channel. If it's the first time, hit the subscribe button, guys. How many times should we tell you we don't miss? Like we rarely miss. I'm not saying I'm always right. We rarely miss. We were all here when I called. Not I, but let's say we called Falcon at 3.3 area before the breakout. 3.3 area, and then we took out as $5 zone, $5.5 zone. We called this move from here to here. You could have made a lot of profits. Now, we got to here and we said, we see Falcon retracing to the 4.1 zone before a bounce off. First, I stated that the accumulation zone will be from 4.6 to 4.1. And guess what? Yesterday, just last night, we went to 4.1. We went to 4.16 to be specific. And then we bounced off now to 4.3. So what is next for Falcon? What is really next for Falcon? Look, guys, what we have to know is look at this stochastic RSI. This is extremely oversold. By the way, this is a day chart, day time frame chart. This is extremely oversold. And let's zoom in a bit to see what it's doing. Okay, so look at what's happening here. This stochastic RSI literally went down. I think it's getting ready to cross. And when it crosses, I think Falcon is probably going to move. Secondly, let's explain the second scenario that we're talking about. So we explained that when we break up, we bounce off, we come back, and then we come back to nearby the the Gaussian channel. This is the Gaussian channel, the green and red thingy. So this is what happened. This is what's going to happen basically. We went up here, we came back down, and I think we are probably going to go back up again. So watch out for Falcon in the coming days or probably in December. Who knows? A lot of things are happening. Binance, oh my days. Binance thing that's happening is good for the market. I don't know why people are panicking. It is good for the market, but we are all sad for CZ. But don't panic about it because I think this is pretty good for the market. In 2018, I think ATA, one of the crypto exchange guys, basically, they stepped down because of the same thing that happened to him. And guess what happened? The market rallied to 60K. So don't really worry, And right now, this is seasons currently at the levels of ATA, around the levels of that time near to a bull market. Guess what's going to happen? The market can probably pump. So this is Falcon. If we check out Bitcoin, BTC, USDT, I probably think that Bitcoin is getting ready to pump as well. It's getting ready to gear up and pump. People don't really read the sentiments of the market. A lot of people are expecting the market to go here. But what happens when the stochastic RSI comes here, Bitcoin just dumps here and then goes up higher, to 43K? What happens? So I think people need to really be aware of it because it was at this point, I think around, yes, it was at this point where we called that Bitcoin is going to move up to the 30s. And guess what? Where we are? We went to 38K almost. So we can imagine what will happen. And I mark this as the second level rise, 40K to 43K. So people should really start to see the market, properly. They should probably see the market properly. What's wrong with my English? Hey, they should probably see the market, well, and not rely on emotional trading or probably the manipulations of the SEC and a lot of things. Don't worry about that. The market tells you everything. Understand that. Look, guys. I'm not saying that chart analysis is always correct. It's not always 70. It's not always right. It is probably 60% accurate most of the time, but most of the time, most news are also manipulation, and that's what people don't talk about. So I think it's gonna do. Bitcoin is probably on a move, to rise up. So don't really panic. Don't be scared. Dips are for buying. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We do what we do. So say, come on, boy, puya.